Hello everybody. Well, I'm getting ready to put my gallery up on Patreon, and I thought I'd show you some of my smaller paintings that may make it onto the gallery. These I haven't taken pictures of yet, but I have some of the others. But I thought I'd show them to you because these are some of my favorites, because they are smaller, and also because of the fact that sometimes I do these for Christmas cards and to send to people just because. Now this one is called the Emerald Skull, and it is a sugar skull, and the final layer of the skull is done with neon so that under black light this will look absolutely amazing. I think it looks great right now just like it is, but under black light it's just something else. This one is for the Christmas season, of course, and it's Christmas at North Pole, Alaska, and it's taken from, the inspiration for this was taken from a movie. In a town in Alaska called North Pole, Alaska. The next one is the Northern Lights. Can you see? It turned out really, really pretty. And yes, these are for sale if anybody likes them. This one is a blue snowfall. See the snowstorm happening? This one is one of my charcoals. It's titled Emo. This one is Island Formation in the Ring of Fire, and it's showing a volcano forming into an island. I love this one. It's not really titled yet, but I think I'm just going to call it The Path. This one is a watercolor landscape. This one is one of my ones that's done mostly with a purple palette. Purple and greens form the basis of this palette. Don't have a name for it yet, but it's in the sale pile. This little watercolor was liked so well that one of the other artist groups asked if they could use it for their banner on their group, and I was so flattered. I said, yes, you can. But it's just a watercolor landscape done with watercolor pens and regular watercolors, and so I was really happy with it. Now this one of my rare people, was done back in 2014, and it's a ballerina at the bar in front of the mirror. Isn't she pretty? She's not real detailed, but then I'm not, with that smaller picture, it's a little bit difficult to get the real details in. And this last one is called Kaylee Heights, which Kaylee Heights is a scene in a story that I wrote that never got published. But it's where an elven princess has her home. And so, yeah. And I did that last year. Now these guys are also on my, you've seen this one. This is on Golden Pond. Now that it's all finished. This one is the Summer Cove. Isn't that pretty? The eye in the sky is watching you. This was, one morning I was outside and I was looking at the clouds, and the clouds around the sun formed this eye formation. And so I came in and I did this landscape just from looking at the sky and seeing the clouds around the sun forming that eye. This one is the owl and the moon over a child's playhouse. Another one of my rare people is Olivia, which was a study in skin tones. And I did this in acrylics. This one's another one of my really simple ideas. It's a rose bush in a golden glow. And this one is titled Earth, Air, Fire, and Water, the Elements of Creation. And I love it. It's one I consider a masterpiece. Anyway, so that's a preview of what you're going to be seeing on my Patreon page if you become my patron, because my I've decided to mostly, my pictures and things will be posted mostly for my patrons, and not going to be as many posts done to the general public. My first few posts were done to the general public, but now I'm going to start concentrating on what I'm doing for my patrons, should I ever get any. YouTube. I love YouTube, and I love my YouTube family, and I'm hanging with YouTube as long as I possibly can. And you're going to start seeing Robert Steffen more often. I promise you, as soon as things settle down a little bit more, he's going to come a lot more often. And the other dolls that I bring into my collection of dolls will start showing up. And I'll probably do a couple of videos while I'm painting and what have you, just so you can see what I'm doing. Not really tutorials, because I don't think I do real good at doing tutorials. It's hard for me to focus on talking to you and painting at the same time. I've done a couple of times when I'm doing my videos that I do talk while I am painting, but I'm not telling you what I'm doing, because to try to teach and demonstrate and talk with you at the same time, my brain doesn't compartmentalize enough, and I don't have that multi-focus that a lot of people do. Can't focus on like 3 or 4 things at once. So, but yeah, there's going to be a lot more showing up. And I gotta brag on my boyfriend. He brought me home the most beautiful little necklace the other day, and it's got a little moon with a heart in the center of it, and then a little thing, little pendant next to that that says "I love you to the moon and back." And it was so precious to me because he does these really romantic, loving things every so often to let me know that he really appreciates me. And I'm always trying to show him how much I appreciate him. So sometimes he'll look at a painting that I'm doing, and he's just so enthusiastic about that painting. I decide it's going to be for him because he loves it so much. That's how his birthday present the last couple of years has been where he has just fallen in love with a painting. And this year, his Christmas present was a caricature that I did of him. But I also got him a pipe, and I'm going to probably get him a couple other things before it's over with. As soon as my Visa card gets here. Okay. My debit card gets here, I'll be fine. I'm waiting on it to get here and watching my mailbox with the eagle eye because I'm not sure, but I think there have been people in the neighborhood who have gone through other people's mailboxes. So, anytime I'm expecting mail, I'm just out there 2 and 3 and 4 times a day watching for that mailman to come in. And that's just the way I am. So today's about the last day of nice weather we're going to have. It's kind of chilly right now, but it's going to warm up later. And then tomorrow it's going to get really bitterly cold. And we're going to start seeing more of the rain and maybe some snow. I hope we get some snow before this is over with. I'm tired of rain. I'm sorry. My voice is really hoarse this morning. And I sound like I'm 95 or 100 years old, and I'm only 66. It's hard to imagine that next January I'm going to be 67 years old. I'm trying to age gracefully, but inside in my heart, my heart of hearts, I'm still this young kid that's wanting to live life to its fullest. So I'm trying to work around my disabilities, and I'm trying to work around my health issues and continue to live my life to the fullest and enjoy it. And one of the ways I do is through my friends here on YouTube. And I just, can't say goodbye without saying how much I love and appreciate you. Okay, time for how to find me. In the description below, you'll find my email, norwoodpatricia48@gmail.com. I would love to hear from you, and I will reply. Also, my Patreon page is in the description below. https patreon.com/capital letters PNH lowercase AND capital R. And I will talk at you later. Everybody have a great day today. Love y'all. Bye-bye.